Next, we want to clean our piece really well, so we'll use White Lightning by Dixie Belle. This is a TSP based cleaner which will remove all wax and grease and dirt off your piece. After cleaning with White Lightning, go over your piece a second time using just water to get off any of that residual cleaner. Once all the prep is out of the way, next I wanted to pick out some beautiful wood you bend moldings to add to the piece and make it a lot more interesting. Just use a heat gun and wood glue to adhere your wood you bend to your piece and let it dry. You can also remove any excess glue with water and a brush. Next, I'll be using Dixie Belle's mud to fill in some of the gaps on the piece. I wanted to add more wood you bend there as well, and I wanted it to be able to adhere a lot better. So I just wanted to fill in and smooth out some of those gaps. As you can see, I really got in there and I got my hands all messy and really just kind of molded the Dixie Belle mud into those grooves. Don't be afraid to get dirty. Here it is all dry with all the wood you bend added. And next we get to do the fun part and start adding paint. I wanted the piece to have a lot of texture and depth, so I'm adding sea spray, which is an additive that you can use really with any paint. And I'm using it here with Prairie Dawn Terra clay paint. So as you can see, it's super thick, and that's what I wanted. I wanted there to be a lot of texture, and I'm adding more paint here. If you haven't tried Terra clay paint, it is amazing. The way it dries, the way you can manipulate the paint when it's wet is really beautiful. So I'm about to go ahead and add it to my piece. As you can see, it's really thick. There really is no wrong way to do this. I'm just stipling it on. And I want all that texture and I want it to get into all those grooves. I switched over to the French tip natural bristle brush, say that 3 times fast, just because I wanted to be able to get into all those little crevices of the wood you bend, and I was having a harder time with the other brush. So here we are starting to see some of the transformation happening from a simple maple dresser to more of an old world European style. There may be areas where the sea spray and texture is a lot thicker than in other areas. Don't worry about that because you can always go back over with sandpaper or with a carbide scraper and knock down those peaks. Stay tuned for video 2 of this makeover. I'll be adding my second layer of paint using blue agave Terra clay, as you can see that I'm applying here, and blending it together with Prairie Dawn, and I'll be putting the finishing touches on this beautiful makeover. For more videos like this, be sure to subscribe, leave a comment, and turn on your post notifications to get notified when we post. Thanks so much for watching.